Okay, my name is Khalil Halillu. I'm from Kano, and I'm a technology entrepreneur as well as an industrialist. So basically what I do for a living is build technology solutions to solve day-to-day problems. And in the process of that, try to make some small change for myself. Well, I started my school in Kano, and then at some point, my university, I moved to Malaysia, where I studied business and tech. And after that, I moved to Hertfordshire in the UK to study international business, combined with technology as well for my master's.
Are you talking to me? No, you.
Coming back to Nigeria, I worked with my family where we do a lot of manufacturing. And I've been facing a lot of, logistical challenges. Logistics is very tough, in Africa, as you're aware. So I decided to mix my passion, with problem solving. And I wanted to dive into the last mile delivery sector, to solve, the problems that are there, but with the use of technology. And so we built ShapShap, together with my co-founder, which is a technology solution that, makes deliveries efficient, sustainable, and scalable for the African market. As you are aware, one of the key challenges in the logistics space is the fact that it is underserved. There's always more demand than supply. And the traditional methods of, making deliveries is very inefficient. Usually people use phone call methods and the likes, or paper-based recording, which is quite cumbersome. So the whole idea is to build an app, that is intelligent to make decisions on behalf of the drivers so that they can optimize their operations and operate in the most efficient manner. So far, we've done over 200,000 deliveries in Lagos and Abuja. And we have a customer base of about 4,000, and still growing. So I see it as just the beginning, but we have, some reasonable track record and a good, deep understanding of the market. We have a lot of partners, from technology partners to regulation, to other industry partners, just to make sure that, we carry everybody along. Because it's all about consolidation, it's all about collaboration. It's not something you can do alone. The market is very big, and you definitely need other hands to be able to pull this through.
Really? Do I really care?
The market has been good. I mean, it's an underserved market, so everyone is just looking for a solution, that can solve their problems in the most efficient manner. And so far, so good. We've been having a positive response, growing number of customers, a lot of referrals, and the like. So it's been positive.
Do you mean you don't give a damn?
What is unique is the fact that we have an optimized engine, okay, which does something we call the cross-pooling, whereby a driver can work for multiple platforms from the same app. So not just ShapShap orders, but we take orders from other partners, for delivery. So it's very unique. Usually most platforms only take their own orders. But in terms of ours, we're open to having handshake with other platforms so that the driver can concentrate. No need for them to be chasing jobs. There's always jobs for them on our platform, and we can scale. We don't.
But wait a minute.
We're looking to provide jobs for the average man, People working on a platform should be able to complete about 15 deliveries on an average on a daily basis and a reasonable living. Not just delivery orders, but we want to expand into things like address verification, home inspection, other kind of errands for the people basically.
Shouldn't I care?
We are in 2 cities, and by the end of the year we'll expand to 2 more cities, and then we intend to expand into other West African countries very soon.
With all these errands, do this, do that.
It's human-related challenges, and what I mean by that is access to talent, is very tough in Africa. We're losing a lot of staffs to Canada, to US, and the likes. So mainly human-related challenges. That's the ones that we are having.
Every day at home and outside, I hold a duty to self to care.
By building a pipeline and also building a roadmap so that we have the best interest of people in the mind. Also, we are developing them for a better future, having a clear roadmap, and clear growth path for them.
Why I'm here?
Both. There are some policies that impact positively. There are some, that impact negatively. However, I'm sure you are aware of the new startup bill, which we are very positive about, that intends to put Nigerian technology companies as the next frontier for Africa. And we're very positive, looking forward to the implementation, which also combines ease of doing business, better processes, and incentives to startups like ours, to operate better in the market. Well, for example, things like multiple registration with different authorities, it becomes cumbersome, especially for the riders. You have to register with VIO, road safety. You have to register with the local government authorities. You have to register with the state authorities. You have to register with the national authorities. So all those registrations, needs to be consolidated, which I believe it's being worked on now. But it makes work a lot cumbersome, for all of us. What I want is for the proper implementation of the startup bill. I think that would be a very good step. The fact that you have a team that trusts you, and are looking forward to helping you achieve your mission is a motivating factor. You wake up and there is a whole team behind you, trying to support your dream. There's no motivation better than that. About 41. Well, it depends on the market, right? And also how we optimize our operations. I have quite a few. One of them is Steve Jobs, because of his how the kind of taste he has for technology products, and Aliko Dangote, because he's very resilient, done so many things despite how tough the country is, and always able to wake up, and keep doing more.
Something really wrong with
I belong here, and we're built for tough times, and you can't leave the country that gave you all. If there is problem, we need to work collectively to fix it, not to disappear. With my generation, I'll be too young. I think they should be credible, don't forget the same leadership that we complain about is extracted from the same society. We're not importing our leaders from elsewhere. So, and it's a collective effort. And we need to be very truthful to ourselves and also be patriotic and put our own efforts, to making Nigeria a better place. Things are not easy, things are tough, but we have to work collectively together because we have no better country than Nigeria.
Yeah, and some opinions
we need to be more inclusive, and have more two-way communications, not just feeding students with, things from a textbook, but allowing them to interact, very well, hearing their own ideas. The world is changing fast, and incorporating that into education rather than just, dumping information on students.
Lazy doors are clueless, timid and coward. Not measuring up.
I mean, there's a lot to do. We have the population, we have the skills, we have very resilient, youths. And I strongly believe the future is bright. We just have to work towards it collectively.
To the good old days, like yesterday's eternity.
Well, again, the startup bill, most of the concerns that we have as startups has been put forward in that bill. It's not a bill that was created in isolation by just the government, but it's a collective effort. So I strongly look forward to something like that, being properly understood by all arms and properly implemented. It will solve a lot of problems, all these things that we're talking about.
Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein.
Number one, we need to be patriotic. Okay, we also need to be credible, because you can't do business without, credibility. There is a lot of money out there to be made. There's a lot of money that is looking for home in terms of investment, and there's scarcity of entrepreneurs that are credible, that are resilient, and that is what, we should look forward to being in order to absorb this opportunity, and that we are solving real problems, in Africa. There's so much to be done, especially around technology. When you look at the gap between our problems and solution, it cannot be approached conventionally. So we have to incorporate technology. So there's so much that needs to be done. And Nigeria is a very local country in terms of solutions. We like things that are ours. If you look at our music, our movie industry, we like to adopt local things. So, and this can only be done by local players, in collaboration with other people from other parts of the world. So the opportunity is huge. You just need to wake up and be focused, resilient, honest, and you'll be able to achieve your dreams.
Okay,
and make Nigeria a better place.
Today,
What I believe, I know there are. Yes, everywhere.
From my mother Teresa, and Martin Luther King, who had a dream. The bravery of Fumila Yokuti. Bob Marley. Can we fella showing him on where to live? I'm going to Talana, Gala, one time for Nigeria. There's life of things that be the give or take. It is my prerogative to fulfill. Humanity. Oh, it's my life. It's my life. Today I'm marked and cowed by my joblessness with heavy education. depending on getting more food, shelter, and pocket money. Yeah.
Intimidated and discouraged by politics and hardship that insists on writing my story.
Overwhelmed and frustrated by life that seems not fair. Okay, in a land of few heroes.